For what if the most powerful weapon in the world is not physical strength, money, or influence? What if the greatest advantage you can ever possess is your mind? Many people lose battles before they even begin, not because they are weak, but because they are mentally unprepared. In the act of war, Sun Tzu wrote, "The supreme act of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting." Today, we will explore how to win in business, leadership, relationship, and life, not through force, but through mental discipline, strategy, and emotional intelligence. Stay with me. The real battlefield. Most people assume that battles are physical. In reality, the true battlefield is psychological. It is fought in confidence, perception, emotional control, timing, strategic thinking. Before any argument begins, before any negotiation takes place, and before any competition starts, the mental battle has already started. Imagine two individuals walking into a room. One is anxious and doubtful, the other is calm and prepared. Who holds the advantage? The mind determines outcomes long before actions do. Why people lose? People lose not because they lack strength, but because they lack discipline. The most common reasons for failure include emotional reactions, impatience, ego-driven decision, poor preparation, fear of judgment. Emotional individuals are predictable. Strategic individuals are calculated. When someone provokes you and you react instantly, you surrender control. The moment your emotions dominate your response, your opponent gains influence. The strongest person in the room is rarely the loudest, it is the calmest. The psychology of control. Mental dominance operates on the three levels. 1. Control yourself. If you cannot regulate your emotions, you cannot control your outcomes. Discipline is power. 2. Understand human behavior. People are often driven by fear, pride, insecurity, the desire for validation. When you understand what motivates people, you understand how they move. And when you understand how they move, you can anticipate their decisions. 3. Control the atmosphere. Presence is powerful. Confidence influences perception. Calmness shapes the environment. Have you noticed how the atmosphere shifts when a composed and confident individual enters a room? That is psychological presence. Strategy outperforms strength. History consistently demonstrates that strategy defeats brute force. Smaller armies have defeated larger ones. Unknown leaders have overcome powerful institutions. Why? Because of preparation, because of foresight, because of calculated action. Consider the game of chess. It is not about physical power. It is about thinking several moves ahead. Life functions in the same way. Before you speak, consider the consequence. Before you act, evaluate the long-term effects. Before you respond, assess the strategy. Application in daily life. In business, compete intelligently, not emotionally. Understand the market before reacting to competitors. In marriage and relationship, winning arguments often means losing connection. Control your tone. Choose your timing wisely. Respond instead of reacting. In leadership, emotional reactive leaders lose credibility. Strategic leaders build influence and trust. In personal growth, the greatest battle is internal. Fear versus faith, impulse versus discipline, comfort versus growth. When you master the internal conflicts, external challenges become manageable. Consider two fighters entering a ring. One relies on physical strength and aggression. The other relies on patience and observation. The aggressive fighter attacks widely. The calm fighter studies patterns, waits for the right moment, and responds with precision. Who is more likely to win? Patience often defeats uncontrolled aggression. If you want to defeat your opponent, do not rush into confrontation. Observe first, understand first, prepare first. Most importantly, win the battle within yourself, because the individual who controls their mind ultimately controls their direction, influence, and destiny. If this message added value to you, consider liking the video, subscribe to the channel, and sharing it with someone who needs mental strength today. Remember, master your mind, win the battle. Thank you for listening.